Hi, and congratulations for making it through week 1 of the course. Today we will start week 2, and I just wanted to give you a brief overview of what we would be covering during this week. We will begin by looking at different theories of rewards and punishments, things like retribution, an eye for an eye, just desserts theory, rehabilitation, and we'll be thinking about trying to determine what the best types of punishments are for those who commit crimes. Some people believe in community service, other people believe in capital punishment and harsher crimes. After we look at rewards and punishments, we'll be taking a look at theories of non-consequentialism. Unlike consequentialism, non-consequentialism is not based on consequences. Instead, non-consequentialism seeks to use intuition or rules to try to determine what is morally right or wrong. And non-consequentialists believe that something is just right. It's right because it's right. It's right not to kill people. That is just the way it is, regardless of what consequences occur. Just as consequentialism had two different categories, act and rule, non-consequentialism also has two different categories, act and rule. Act non-consequentialists believe in intuition. That would be, as an example, perhaps you thought, it just feels right to take this ethics course right now in my life. That's an example of act non-consequentialism. Rule non-consequentialism, on the other hand, is based off of different types of rules. The first theory we'll take a look at is divine command theory. And that means that the rules that we should follow to make our moral judgments are based on the divine word of God. The second theory we'll look at is natural law theory. And that has to do with our natural instincts and desires, and that we should make moral choices based off of those natural instincts. And the third theory we'll talk about is Kant's theory. Kant believed in reason. He believed that we needed to think about and reason out the choices before making a decision. So if you haven't had the opportunity to take a look at the critical thinking document in the doc sharing area, now would be a good time to look at that. That document gives different tips and techniques for different systems of reasoning and evaluating ideas, arguments, and research. And we will also be beginning our research papers this week. So we'll be taking a look at reason through Kant and then applying that through our research paper. There are different types of topics that you'll see under the research assignment, and you can either choose your own topic or use one on the list. If you do choose your own topic, you'll need to remember a couple of things. First, that this is going to be a persuasive paper. That means that you're going to need to be able to make an argument about something. So you should email me with the topic that you're choosing so that we can determine whether or not it is a good topic for a persuasive paper. If you'd prefer to use the list of suggested topics, some of the things that you might be interested in examining are things like downloading other people's music without paying for them, sex and violence in the media and whether or not that's good for society, models that have very low body mass index and are unhealthy, different things about sustainability, the environment, local farms versus big farms, and what you think might be better. So there are all sorts of different topics that you can take a look at this week. And that concludes what we will be studying for week 2. If you have any questions or concerns during the week, please feel free to send me an email. Thanks.